Dr. Brian Scott with you. We're coming to the close of this week, and we are having a great time as we've studied the judgment seat of Jesus Christ in the Scriptures. This is Insight to the End Times, where we're studying Bible verses, scriptural references, and comparing them to where we are in the natural world with the events that are going on, especially as it pertains to God's timetable. Where are we as we come towards the end of the age? Well, this week we've been studying the judgment seat of Jesus Christ. Here's our theme verse. It's 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse number 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, that each one of us may receive the things done in our bodies according to what we have done, whether it be good or bad. What's the purpose of the judgment seat? It's to have everything we've ever done since we became a Christian is going to be reviewed by the Lord Jesus Christ. And some of it will be good and some of it will be bad, but it's for the purpose of receiving the rewards that He has for us that we will carry through all eternity. As we closed off yesterday, we were looking at the extensive wording of the amplified version of verse number 10, where it tells us that these good or bad or good or evil events will consider the purpose and the motive and what we have achieved and what we've been busy doing and what we've given ourselves to and what our attention has been focused on. Now, I had just begun to share with you the distinction of good and bad. Good is pretty well self-explanatory, but what's bad mean? And in the Greek word is P-H-A-U-L-O-S. I believe it might be pronounced phalos, and it refers to something that's worthless or inferior in quality. It's something that is worthless or inferior in quality. We could almost say it's referring to good works that are bad. And really, the examination that the Lord is going to conduct on these bad works is what was our motivation and whether we had selfish desires involved. Are you with me? Pretty good stuff. Let's go to 1 Corinthians for a moment, chapter 4, verse 5. We've already used this verse once or twice. It says, "Judge nothing before the time until the Lord comes, who will both bring to light the hidden things of darkness and reveal the counsels of the heart." So the latter portion of this verse is referring to what are the motives involved and what's the selfish desires that may be involved in this situation. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 13 gives us some further insight. It says there's no treasure hidden from His sight, from God's sight, from Jesus' sight. All things are naked and all things are open to the eyes of Him to whom we must give an account. So we are giving an account to Jesus Christ. Everything will be open to Him. He is going to be looking at what our motives are and what our focus has been on. Has it been selfish or has it been for the kingdom? And these wrong motives, you see, most people, many people, a lot of believers are doing things with wrong motivation. They're doing things for selfish desires, and they may even generate a good result. Do the ends justify the means? And the answer is no. The Lord's going to look at our motivation. He's going to look at what our focus has been on, our objectives been on. Has it been to satisfy self? Here's a really good set of verses over in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, 12 to 15. May I read them to you? If anyone builds on the foundation with gold, silver, precious stones, those are three good things, or with wood, hay, and straw, those are not good things. Then verse 13 says, each one's work will become clear. The day will declare it. It will be revealed by fire, and the fire will test each one's work of what sort it is. If anyone's work on which he has built endures, then he will be saved, or he'll receive a reward. But if anyone's work is burned, he's going to suffer loss. He might be saved. He'll be saved. He will be saved. He himself will be saved. But so as through fire. That's the old expression that you come through the fire, but you smell the smoke. So you survived the fire, but you didn't survive the smoke. The Lord knows what we're doing, and the Lord knows why we're doing it. Let me say that again. He knows what we're doing, and he knows why we're doing it. This word appear, it says, we must all appear before the judgment seat. The word appear in the Greek means to be made manifest, to be disclosed, to be made known. In other words, the motivation will be revealed. And when we stand before the judgment seat of Jesus Christ and we're giving an account for our life, the Lord's looking at our conduct. He's looking at our actions. He's looking at our motives. He's looking at the reasons that we did it. Nothing will be hidden. It will all be revealed. And his evaluation will take into effect our attitude and our motivation and the actual things we did. Over in Matthew chapter 6, verses 1 through 5, there's a statement Jesus makes. He says, if you do your actions and you make your statements in order to impress people and get their congratulations and their adulation, then that's the only reward you're going to receive. And that's why he said in Matthew chapter 20, verse 16, the first will be last and the last will be first, because the first, those are the ones who are getting the adulation now, the commendations now, the praise now, that's all they're going to get. And those who aren't interested in anything right now, they're going to be the ones who will be first. So let's close this session by saying this. Jesus will judge your actions, your motives, your reasons, and he's going to judge your attitude. He can see everything we do, and he can see right through us. I'm going to share some things tomorrow with you about the crowns we're about to receive as rewards, so don't miss it. We're going to close off the week with it. See you tomorrow.